Hello, thank you for tuning in. Before others come into the room, can you send me just a good morning or a good evening or whatever? I'm using the tablet and I want to see if the messages come up on the bottom um, because I want to be able to see the messages clearer. So I'm using the tablet. So whoever you are, if you could do that for me. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Thank you so much, Neek. Thank you so much. Good evening to everyone. We'll get started here in just a moment. I do have some preliminary information, okay? And yeah, um, yeah. So I hope this video recording is a little better. I've been uh, looking into the settings and things like that. Again, I noticed that the last live, or most of the lives, the video is reversed. So I've tried to change the mirroring. Let me see something. Yeah, I can definitely read the messages much better from you guys. So thank you so much. Again, thank you so much, Neek. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. So some preliminary things. Okay. So first, the color purple. Okay. So the color purple is significant. The color purple. Um, there's also something about you being irreplaceable. Okay. You being irreplaceable. Collective. Okay. Um, Investigators, thank you so much for tuning in. And yeah, this channel was created for you. Okay. Uh, so broken branches. Okay. So broken branches. Oh, there you go. Okay. There you go, Devin. Okay. So there's something in here this time around for you. Okay. And so broken branches. And I saw this through my third eye. Um, and so, investigators, if you have a case in which you are investigating something that happened in a tree line, in the woods, forest, and the name Forrest could be significant. Forrest Whitaker, Forrest Gump, okay, then look up, okay, at the trees, okay? Because, hello everyone, thank you so much for tuning in. You're tuned into the Real Psychic Investigators, okay? My name is Nehru. I am an extraterrestrial earth angel, a light worker and Gaia beacon, born on the 333rd day of the year. In the last reading, before I continue with the branches, in the last reading, someone requested, hello, someone requested their life path number, okay? And yeah, okay. So again, that could be significant. You might want to look up your life path number, all right? But the broken branches, so investigators, again, if you're investigating something, someone hiding a vehicle in the tree, in the woods, someone burning a vehicle in the woods, a fire in the woods. It could be a shack, it could be a house, it could be anything. Okay. The branches above that are broken. Okay. Again, also spiritually, branches broken. Okay. So you breaking away collective from the karmic whatevers that have come against you. Okay. Life path 8, awesome, and destiny 7. Okay. Yeah. And then I had a dream about an RV. Okay. A dream about an RV. Okay. And this will resonate differently for everyone. But in this dream regarding this RV, I was driving this RV off of from wherever it was located. Okay. I was in Arizona for a year and a half after I gave everything that I owned away. Okay. Mercedes, motorcycle, my precious Sadie, clothes, furniture. I gave everything away. Computers, laptop, everything. I gave everything away. Okay. And I had 2 laptops and a desktop for my business. Okay. And I lived in an RV that's owned, the property is owned by an Aaron and a Gale. An Aaron and a Gale. Okay, for synchronicity. And yeah, so a dream about an RV. This RV could be getting moved. You could be in an RV currently. Okay. And then I want to talk a moment about generational curse breakers and how generational curse breakers are born with the necessary tools in order to accomplish whatever they are here to accomplish. Okay. And I'm going to use someone who's extremely popular and someone who we know well. Okay. Oh, yep. Yeah, it could be ERIN. Yep. Or AARON. Okay. It could be a male or female. There are female errands. Okay. And there are male errands. Okay. Also, there's something about male errands, male and errands, ERRANDS, male errands. Okay. But Michael Jordan, okay, Michael Jeffrey Jordan, okay. So Michael Jordan, okay, talking about generational curse breakers, okay. Michael Jordan is the first in his family on either side over 6 feet in 5 generations or more. In 5 generations or more, he's the first one over 6 feet tall. Again, I served with his brother at Fort Bragg, North Carolina, okay, home of Airborne, okay, and Delta Force and 7th Special Forces Group, 7th Special Forces Group. Speaking of 7, Neek, okay, and so he was birthed this lifetime with tools that skipped generations, okay? Tools that skipped generation, attributes that skipped generations, okay? And lastly, the masculine beings on this planet, and I'm talking about all species, birds, animals that walk upon the planet, hoofed animals, okay? All of them. Why is it that the male species, let's take the peacock for instance, why is it that the male peacock has the big old beautiful feathers? Okay. Why is that? Okay. Why is it that the male lioness or male whatever they're called, feline, okay, why are they the ones with the big mane and all of that? Okay. It all goes back to the equipping of the masculine energy to be the I don't know, leader. That's really a shallow word. The leader, okay, or the ruler, maybe the ruler, okay, and of the natural earth. Okay, that's the masculine energy. Again, divine gave Adam the masculine energy, not the man, the masculine energy, the authority to rule the earth. Okay, that is why the masculine energy in every being on this planet, okay, especially again, you see it in animals, That is why they have the abundance of the feathers. That's why they have the abundance of the color. This is why, whatever that happens to be. Okay. Again, the mane of the lion, the lioness doesn't have a mane. Okay. There's a reason for that. Okay. Again, that's not male chauvinism. They use it for that, but that's not what it is. All right. So let's go ahead and get into it. I noticed also we have one new subscriber on Esoteric Guidance, Extraterrestrial Earth Angel, and their name is Shakai. Shakai. So Shakai, if you came across that channel through this channel, thank you so much and welcome in. All right. Thank you so much, Divine. We're going to go ahead and get into the energy. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and roll dice for life path numbers and synchronicities to start. So we have 12. So we have the number 12. Okay. uh, all right. So the number 12, we are in the 12th month. We are in the final stages. And I'm looking up here, but yeah, we are in the final stages. Okay. Those of you who resonate with this, again, as always, take what resonates. Okay. That means what easily fits. So if I mention the name Shakira and you do not know a Shakira, okay, that may or may not resonate for you. Okay. If I say your spouse is cheating on you and you're not married, that's not for you. Okay. Easy. All right. Easy. Okay. So the number 12 for completion. Okay. End of a cycle. Okay. Number 12. All right. Next. The number 9. Okay. We have the number 9. Okay. The number 9. And we have the number 6. Okay. So 12, 9, 6 all resonates for threes. 12, 9, 6 all resonates for threes. 12, 9, 6. 12, 9, 6. Okay. Any of those months could resonate for you. Also, I do not offer personal readings, but I did get a request for personal readings. So I will share with you at this point in time where that could go. Okay. You may be wondering why I have this glass of water here. I'll be explaining that. But I do not do personal readings, or I have not. But the way that I would do that, okay, is, first of all, it would have to be a video. Okay. Just because of karmic doppelgangers and all that shit. Okay. So it would have to be a live video. So we would use Zoom or some other type of app like that. Okay. And you and I, we would have a conversation. And then at the end of that conversation, we would pull energy. Okay. And that's the way that would be concluded. Okay. I've not come up with any type of fee structure yet or anything concerning that, but that is the way that I believe I would end up doing that. And again, it would need to be a video. Okay. It would need to be a video. Okay. Because on the phone, anybody can sound like anybody, like AI. Okay. There are AI apps where you can sing and it will change your voice. Okay. So you could be a horrific singer and you can use AI apps, artificial intelligence, fake intelligence, like reality TV. You can use fake intelligence and go platinum, but it's not really your voice. Okay. So it would need to be a video. All right. So let's go ahead and get into the energy. The reason why I have the glass of water here is I often talk about my routine. Okay. I often talk about my routine and what that is. Okay. Typically, when I opened the eyes, the physical eyes in the morning, I saw the devil, but it didn't come out. Okay. Okay. And so I typically wake up and if I do not have to go potty, right, then before I get up, I lay there for 15 minutes. Okay. And I meditate immediately Okay, I open my eyes, thank divine for the day, and I immediately start to meditate. One of the other things that I do is when I go to sleep, I place crystals, okay, around me. Okay, so this is tiger's eye. Okay, these beads here, this is tiger's eye, right, for protection. Okay, and I typically sit crystals or tiger's eye, okay, around me for protection as I sleep. Okay, this glass of water, you can sit a clean glass of water, okay, next to your nightstand, okay, or what have you, and that will also help with dreams, okay, and that sort of thing as you rest. Okay, a glass of water. All right. I typically then get up. The first thing that I consume is a glass of water. The last thing that I consume before I lay down is a glass of water. Okay. Oh, your mom took it. Interesting. All right. So, yeah. Okay. So I typically have a glass of water first thing in the morning, and then another glass of water before I go to sleep. That's the last thing that I have before I go to sleep. And again, all of this helps with energy flow because the physical body, like the earth, is 70% water. Again, you are just another form of divine source. Okay. And we're talking about threes. Okay. Threes. The body is three parts: the head, the torso, and the lower body. Okay. Your hand, five or three. Okay. The palm, the thumb, and four fingers. Okay. Threes. The eye, the pupil, the iris, and the retina. The pupil, the eyes, and the pupil, the iris, and the retina. I have threes. Okay. Threes. All right. Threes. Okay. And then I typically get up. If there's nothing else that divine wants me to do, I typically get up and I sit outside and I listen to the roosters communicate. Okay. I listen to the roosters communicate. Again, the rooster is again another one of those beings, masculine beings that has all the colors. The rooster, the male, okay, has all the colors. Okay. The hen does not. Okay, and again, that's not saying men are this and men, because again, we have divine masculine females here on this planet, okay, functioning in their high vibrational self. And typically, like most, I have a cup of coffee, okay. Here, okay, I've had my enough of coffee today, okay, but I have hot ginger is what that is. Okay, hot ginger. Someone's name could be Ginger. Okay, so let's go ahead and Seven of Pentacles. Okay, again, you hard at work and you observing your work, you know you're doing a good job, quality work. Again, whatever that happens to be. If you would like to email me, you can do that, and the email address is always in the comment section of the video or in the information section of the video. Okay. We have a Queen of Cups. Okay? Queen of Cups. So someone who is highly influential is what I'm getting, is what I'm hearing. Someone who is highly influential. Okay, again, this could be a male, but someone who is highly influential. Thank you so much for all the likes and the shares. Okay? Thank you so much. Okay? Hello. Hey, Jamal, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for tuning in. Okay. Then we have the Ten of Cups. Okay, so we have the Queen of Cups and we have the Ten of Cups. Okay, again, the number 12 was the first one that came out. The Queen of Pentacles. Check out these major arcana. The Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. Again, I said someone who's highly influential. Okay, again, this could be you. Okay, we often get celebrity energy out here. Okay, Almost every reading, we get some type of celebrity energy out here. Okay? Queen of Pentacles. The Empress. Woo! The Empress. Wow. Whoa. And my stomach is singing. Solar plexus is singing. So if you hear gargling, you're in the video. As confirmations from the solar plexus. Confirmation from the solar plexus. Your solar plexus deals with your self-esteem, your confidence, your radiance is what I just heard. Your solar plexus deals with your radiance. Okay. Okay. We have four of swords energy. This always, to me, represents a sacrifice. And again, this could be you sacrificing things. Okay. Or okay, someone tried to sacrifice you. You see how they're here, and then there's a deity up there. Okay. All right. This could be you and your ancestors. Okay. Bringing a close to whatever this is that's been going on, again, with the number 12 and completion. Okay. The number 15 could be significant for you with the 9 and the 6. We have the Two of Swords for a decision that needs to be made. Okay. So there could be an offer coming in and there's going to be a decision to be made. Do you go back to the past? Do you turn around and go back to the past? Or do you walk forward? Do you go forward? Okay. Also, for the karmic energy, this could represent someone who is stuck in a decision. Okay. Do I ascend or do I descend? Do I stay where I am or do I come forward with the truth? Okay. A decision, a choice. Okay. Lastly, woo, woo, woo. Wow, 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 wow. So we have the Emperor and the Empress out here. The Emperor and the Empress out here. Give me a like, divine masculines, divine feminines. Come on. Come on. We're both out here. We're both out here. We're both out here. This is a divine fulfillment. This is a divine fulfillment. I know I haven't spoken much to the investigators yet. Okay. At least as far as their cases are concerned, but we'll get there. Okay. Look at that. Look at that. All my life, I pray for someone like you. And I thank God that I finally found you. All my life, I pray for someone like you. And I hope that you feel the same way too. Okay? You're all that I ever know. This is some good energy, man. Woo! This is nice. This is nice. I like this. I like this. I like this. Okay? I like this. Let's go ahead and place these within the stack. Okay? And divine source, Erevat, the great I am. Okay? Ascended masters. Okay? Ancestors of the listeners, ancestors of both the collective and those who are the investigative authorities. Okay? Welcome in, welcome in. Let's go ahead and dig into some more truth. Okay? Let's go ahead and dig into some more truth. Music angel. Hello, hello. Thank you so much for tuning in. Who's that? Hello, Hermit. How you doing? How you doing? Okay, again, with those, with the readings moving forward, as far as personal readings, if that's what you want to call them, I would not call them personal readings, and I'll probably come up with something else to call them because they're not personal readings. But esoteric conversations or something along those lines. When all of that is set up and divine has guided me into offering that, then that is what we will be doing. Okay. And again, I'll make an announcement about that, post in the community tab, again, post in the community tab on the daily basis. Okay. On top of the deck, we have stacks. We have, I had your mail forwarded to my address. Okay. I had your mail forwarded to my address. Okay. On the other side, we have, I had my son or daughter, or I convinced your son or daughter to come against you. I convinced your son or daughter to come against you. Okay. Confirmation horn honks. Okay. Someone's on their way to relocate you. This could be the CIA, DEA, FBI, Witness Protection Program, or this queen, this emperor, this empress coming in to relocate you. Okay. The initials QR, CC, the initials QR, CC, LC, and ZM. We talked about Chris Cornell recently. That's a CC name, the lead singer for Audio Slave. He's also sang on others, Soundgarden, okay? Christopher, okay? Someone's coming in to relocate you. Okay, the name Theodore, okay? Theodore, someone could go by Teddy or Theo, okay? Teddy Roosevelt. Okay, someone's name could be Eleanor. Okay. All right. Well, so long as you continue to, and again, that's what they do. Okay. And you don't have to not trust all law enforcement. Okay. There are high vibrational beings out here, again, like Lieutenant Joe Kenda. There are other investigation shows too. There's one in Georgia. There's a detective in Georgia that has a show. He's a brown American. He has a show. Also, someone in Memphis, I believe. And again, I'm naming these places, investigators and collective. In Memphis or Tennessee, Tennessee could be significant. Georgia could be significant. Colorado could be significant. Collective and investigators. Okay, Teddy, Theodore. Okay, or Theo. Okay. Okay, again, Malcolm Jamal Warner, Theo Huxtable, okay? On the other side, or between Theodore and intervention, okay? So here we go. So Theodore might need an intervention, okay? Teddy might need an intervention, okay? Teddy might need an intervention, okay? They might be stuck, okay? This also could be your emperor, ladies. Okay, we have Mel, okay, M-E-L, Melvin, Melinda, could be something about melting. Something could be melting. You know what I'm thinking about when I think about melting? Do you remember the Who Framed Roger Rabbit? You remember Who Framed Roger Rabbit? Your Mel. um, you remember Who Framed Roger Rabbit? I remember, and again, my memory is like elephant-like, but I remember Who Framed Roger Rabbit, and the same Doc who played on in the series Back to the Future. Again, all of this is significant. Back to the Future. Okay, timeline jumping. Played an evil villain in Who Framed Roger Rabbit, and they poured this slime something on him, and he was like, I'm melting, right? So something's melting. Again, that could be the icicles on your inheritance, okay? That could be the icicles on your inheritance, representing witchcraft. On the other side of Mel, we have an egg cleanse, okay? We've recently posted a video here. If you are a new subscriber, we've posted a video here on how to do an egg cleanse, okay? So if you're interested in that process, okay, is shared, okay, in a recent video, egg cleanse, okay? Looking at the names Jasmine Guy, okay? It could be Guy anybody, okay? Guy Balmer, Guy Fieri. Could be something about triple D's. Triple D's. Could be something about triple D's. His show was Triple D, Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives. So could be something about a triple D chest. Okay? Okay? I don't need that much titty. Okay? I don't need that much titty. You know what I'm saying? But there could be something about triple D's. Okay? Aquarius. I don't know why an egg cleanse help. It seems pointless. Well, Neek, if that's your case, well, stay where you are. That's all I can say. Okay? If that's the case, stay where you are. By the way, moderators, thank you so much for doing your job. I appreciate you. If you need to remove Neek, remove them. Aquarius. Okay? Again, Neek, you and I, okay, energetically, you and I have a love-hate relationship. You could have a love-hate relationship with someone, okay? Neek, so from time to time, says karmic ass shit. We were doing a live reading one day, and I almost had to kick their ass out myself, okay, and remove them from even being able to see the videos on this channel, okay? Again, you could have a love-hate relationship with someone. Neek might be a karmic ass. That's why I do videos. If I ever offer quote unquote readings, I will do live videos. Okay? Okay? I'm not an Aquarius. Okay? I am a Sagittarius sun sign. I am a Pisces ascendant sign. Okay? And a Leo. That's a lot of fire. Your ass get burnt, Neek. That's what happens. Your ass get burnt. Okay? That's what happens. Okay? Neek, Dominique, okay, could be significant. Okay? Demonic reptile. Demonic reptile. Okay? If you're God's holy love, act like it. Okay? Don't be a jackass. Did you hear me, Neek? I said, if you are God's love, if you are divine love, don't be a jackass. Investigators, something about a murder spree. Okay? Something about a murder spree. On murder spree, we have the Queen of Cups. Okay? Queen of Cups. Okay? So this could be someone who is an investigation authority. Okay? Someone who is an investigation authority who's coming towards you to relocate you again, okay, or reveal this murder spree to you, what they were trying to do, how they were trying to take you out. I see that we have 9 in the live currently that I'm seeing, and then we have 9 likes. So 9-9. Taraji P. Henson, born on 9/11. 9/11. Okay, 911. Okay. Operator, this is an emergency. Operator. Okay, these names are coming out here in the last couple of readings. These names are coming out here in the last couple of readings. Okay, that's not Jesus, that's Jesus. Okay, that name is not Jesus. All right, I don't use that name. I don't write it or anything. 10 of Cups. Okay, again, we're talking about a completion here of your family, okay? Divine or females, regardless of your age, okay? You may be called to bring forth a divine child in this lifetime. You could be called forth to bring forth a divine child in this lifetime when this emperor and empress come together, okay? You could be called to bring forth. You could be 50, you could be 55, you could be 60. Sarah had a baby when she was 90 because divine promised Abraham and Sarah that they would have a child. Medical professionals, this is why it's important to take care of your body. Medical professionals would say that's dangerous after 35. It's dangerous after 35 if you don't take care of yourself. Okay? It's dangerous after 35 if you don't take care of yourself. Okay? All right? My grandmother, okay, who's in the esoteric now, my grandmother had her last child when she was 48. 48. Okay? On the other side, check it out. Confirmation, confirmation. Okay? Take a look. Okay? So someone's coming in to move you away. And here's a double confirmation on that energy. Yeah, all things are possible. All things are possible. Absolutely. 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 Okay? Absolutely. Yep. And the next generational curse breaker. Yep. Confirmation horn honks and the next generational curse breaker. The next generational or generation of is what I'm generation of curse breakers. The next generation of curse breakers, birthing forth the next generation of curse breakers. Okay. And Bruce Lee's and Malcolm Little's and MLK's. Okay. And Neville Goddard's and Jim Rohm's, okay, and Les Brown's, okay, a generational curse breaker, okay, and all of those names are significant. Their journeys here this lifetime or that lifetime when they were known as those names, significant, okay. Sandra, 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 hello Sandra, 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 Sandra. Okay. All right. I was looking at the comments. Okay. So Sandra could be this empress. Cassandra, Sandy. Okay. Could be this empress. Okay. I'm at peace with the outcome of my situation. Okay. Say that with me. Okay. I'm at peace with the outcome of my situation. Okay. Oh, what does that say? Oh, that says army. Okay. That says army. Okay. I'm at peace with my situation. Okay. Emperor energy. Standing in your strength. Again, you could be a male, you could be a female, okay, and be a divine masculine. Okay. You could be a female and be a divine masculine. Okay. Also, those of you who are new to the channel, if you want to know more about me, okay, if you go over to Esoteric Guidance, Extraterrestrial Earth Angel, that is the Shadow Band channel. That's the original channel here on YouTube. If you go over to Esoteric Guidance, Extraterrestrial Earth Angel, you see these books, okay? These are journals, okay? Dreams, visions, downloads, okay? I share these journals, specifically these that I have in my hand covering the last 10 years, 11 years, okay, of my journey. There's a playlist over there that goes through each and every page of these journals. If you want to know my journey, yeah. Okay. All right. Next, oh, we're looking at Levi on the other side of the Empress. We're looking at Levi, Alexander, Hudson, and Luca. Okay. Rock Hudson died of AIDS. Alexander the Great. Okay. When you're done, your name will carry great weight. When you're done, your name will carry great weight here in the 3D, in the matrix. Okay. Laws, policies, things will be changed because of you. Okay. Someone could wear Levi's jeans. Okay. Refugees. Okay. Refugees of some sort. Okay. So that could come out in the news. Something about refugees. Okay. Also, any of the investigators, your name could be Levi, Alexander, Hudson, Sandra, Luca. Okay. You could live near the Hudson. Your name could be Melvin. Your name could be Melinda. Your name could be Melanie. Your name could be Melissa. Okay. Or those names resonate for you, collective, in some sort of way. Okay. So refugees. Okay. On the other side, we have the Four of Swords. Okay. And we have Guatemala. Okay. Tim Tebow. Let's talk about another first name, last name, same initial. Let's talk about Tim Tebow. Okay. And how divine will use certain platforms, okay, to launch you into your divine purpose. Okay. So a Heisman Trophy winner, okay, who is now providing shelter and doing all of these things for underprivileged, for the autistic, building schools, okay? Him and his wife, Demi, I believe is her name, okay? Tim Tebow, okay? So, Guatemala, okay? With the Four of Swords. There's something about a tempting offer. I remind us, yeah, he still is, not was, he still is. Okay, not was. Okay. Tempting offer. All right. So when this tempting offer comes in, okay, you will need to make sure, and you might need to hire someone to look at this, an attorney to look at this contract, read it over twice, read it over 3 times, take your time with it, read every line, okay? Whatever this contract happens to be, it could be an esoteric contract or it could be a physical paper contract. Whatever this is, meditate on it, consult your ancestors, consult divine source, okay? When I say universe, that is the collective overall. So the Council of Light, the Sanhedrin Council, the Ascended Masters, the extraterrestrial, the Lumerian star seeds, Palladian stars, all of the star seeds, okay? When I say universe, that is all encompassing. But consult your spiritual guides in regards to whatever this tempting offer is. You may or may not want to take advantage of it. That is on the Queen of Pentacles. So there is a money offer coming in, some type of contract, okay? Again, read the details, okay? To make sure you're not getting shafted. Shaft, damn straight, or damn right, or whatever shaft says. Don't allow the weight of this matrix to deter you. Return to sender. Don't allow the weight of the matrix to deter you. Okay. We're going to go ahead and pull some karmic energy. Okay. At this time, again, thank you so much for tuning in on your evening, on your Sunday evening. I appreciate you. I am live from Da Nang, Vietnam. Live from Da Nang, Vietnam. Okay. So like Lieutenant Dan and Forrest and Bubba, I've been to Vietnam, right? Someone could be Vietnamese, okay? And yeah, in this energy, okay? Looking at the names Kevin, looking at the name Velita, Velvet, Velveeta, okay? Let's go ahead and get some karmic energy and continue on with the reading. We are doing 44 minutes and 47 seconds. 44 minutes, 47 seconds. 44, 47, 74. Divine source, ancestors, karmic energy, karmic cards. Okay, who are the karmics? Who's going to jail? Who's going to die? Who's losing their life? Who's no longer going to be able to speak? Who's no longer being able to communicate with the collective? Whoever that is. On the floor, we have delete, anxiety, and a package being delivered. Okay. We have a taser. Okay. A taser, someone that need to be put under control. Okay. Because they won't sit down. Okay. Your ancestors could be tasing somebody. Leave my grandson, leave my daughter, leave my child alone. Sit down. Stop doing witchcraft. Stop doing moon magic. It's shocking the hell out of them. Okay? Shocking the hell out of them. Okay? Oh, Gail. Okay. What does this say? Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Herman. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I enjoy what I do, and what I've come to realize is whatever it is that I'm doing. It could be accounting. I don't do accounting anymore, except for accounting for myself. um, but whatever it is, generally I enjoy it. It's painting. Okay. Again, I gave all of those paintings away when I started my Job experience. It could be anything. Okay, I generally enjoy whatever it is that I'm doing, and this is at the top of the list because it's my divine purpose. Okay, so thank you so much. I appreciate you. All right. Okay, so there's a conflict. Okay, divine. What is this conflict about? Where is this conflict about? Okay. Who needs it? What's the information? Who is it? Taser. Okay. What is this concerning? Aravat. What is this concerning? Place the card where it needs to go. Place the card where it needs to go. A screenwriter. Okay. So you could write plays. Okay. Or this is part of your divine journey. Okay. A producer of some sort, music, film. Okay. All right. We have a troll. Okay. Again, that's why it's going to be live. Whenever we decide to launch that, okay, that service, it's going to be live. And this is why. Someone could have roses in their hand, or they could have given you roses. You see, they have roses in their hand, flower, whatever that is. Okay. You see their teeth and you see their face. Look at their face. Okay. Spots, blemishes. Someone could have dark spots on their face. Okay. Blemishes. Okay. Again, these could be moles. Okay. There's something about a mole in the camp. There's a mole in the camp. There's some holes in this house. There's some holes in this house. There's a mole in the camp. There's a mole in the camp. Okay. Molnar, Molnar, Molnar. Okay. All right. Okay. Package delivery. Again, with all this, we have the Empress Queen. Well, I'm looking at the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. So this Queen of Pentacles could be bringing this package to you. Again, that could be you, investigators. Okay. That could be you. Okay. Delivering the truth. All right. And I just got finally. Okay. And delete. Okay. So again, someone deleting information. They tried to delete you. Generational curse breaker. They tried to delete you. They tried to delete me. They tried to take us out. The greatest, listen. If you ever want to know, and I'm going to use Keanu Reeves as an example, and we'll look at that information. Keanu Reeves, okay? So if you listen to Keanu Reeves and what he's gone through, he's lost a sister. He's gone through some extreme. He's also a motorcycle lover. Shout out. Okay, I've had 5 motorcycles. 5. Maybe I'll show you a picture of my most recent one. Okay, 5 motorcycles. So if you listen to Keanu Reeves' story this lifetime, okay, I just blocked Neek. I had to kick their ass out. I had to kick their ass out. They were annoying the fuck out of me. Return to sender. Return to sender. Return to sender. If for some reason they come back, Okay? I kicked their ass out. Goodbye, Neek. Get your stupid ass off my fucking channel. Okay? Okay? For all I know, Neek could be the troll. Okay? The stupid ass won't be on my channel anymore. Okay? Someone's a closet racist. Okay? Looking at Tulsa, Oklahoma, someone's a closet racist. Okay? So on the outside, they proclaim that they are good, like Lucille Ball. Okay? Like the president of the United States might fall under this, to be honest. Okay? The president of the United States might be a closet racist. Okay? And again, that's not because I'm Democrat or Republican. I am neither one of those parties. Okay? And I am not pro-black. Okay? I do not support karmic ass racist organizations. If you support one race on this earth, you are a racist. The NAACP is a racist organization. Black Lives Matter is a racist organization. Okay, just like the KKK and the Vatican. These are racist organizations. Just like the Skull and Bones. Everybody in the Skull and Bones is a European Caucasian motherfucker. I guarantee you, everybody in the Skull and Bones is a Caucasian European racist motherfucker. I guarantee you. I guarantee you. Okay? Again, because they've been other races in the past life. Okay? Closet racist. You may not have known this individual was a closet racist when you were in communication with them. Okay? Devin, you're asking me what sign am I? Sagittarius sun sign, Gemini moon sign, Pisces ascendant sign. Okay? Closet racist. Derek could be a closet racist. Okay? We have a package and human resources. Okay? Again, someone could be a human resources generalist, a generalist. Okay? Is a title within the human resources department. Okay? Someone could handle payroll. Okay? Human resources, HR. Okay? Someone's initials, HRRH. Okay? Confirmation burp on the initials, RHHR. Okay? Or we're talking about racist beings, okay? Secret societies moving beings around, human resources. They're managing the humans on this planet. Why do they send in things like COVID, things like Agent Orange, things like Operation Lack, things like there's another one, blue something. There's something blue something, blue something. Okay? Why do they do this? For population control. That's human resourcing, population control. Okay? Yep. So a package coming in. On anxiety, okay? On anxiety, we have Takoya, okay? On anxiety, we have Takoya, and we have a pompous ass, okay? So Takoya could be a pompous ass, okay? And dealing with anxiety. Takoya might need to be tased, okay? Takoya might need to be tased, okay? And again, that could be by law officials or that could be by your ancestors, okay? Whooping that ass. Whooping that ass. I just go whooping that ass. Okay? Don't tell anybody when you get this offer, collective. Don't tell anybody when you get the contract. Okay? Walk in silence. Don't tell anybody They just look up and they pass by your house one day and they see that it's for rent. She's gone. The house is for rent? He's gone. The house is for sale? Don't tell them. Just move away silently. Okay? Just move away silently. All right? On one side of the taser, we have American cartel. Okay? Again, this cartel could be anything. The NFL is a cartel. The NBA is a cartel. Now college football is a cartel because now they get paid. So now all the trading around of human resources, all the moving around of human resources, all of that, a cartel. Okay? A cartel. All right? Obviously, substances. Okay? A cartel. And a controversy. Okay? So this cartel could now be in a controversy. I did not see the five of wands out here. Okay? But, okay, controversy. Controversy over you, who you are. Now they have proof. They have proof that I'm an extraterrestrial earth angel with a picture that I've posted in this community tab. Okay? That picture was taken in Arizona. Okay? My ancestors took that picture. I was recording a video. Both of my hands were in front of me and I had the tarot deck. I had this tarot deck in front of me. Bottom is 10 of Pentacles. I had this in front of me. Okay? Both hands in front of me. My ancestors took that picture. Okay? Picture proof. There's a controversy about you. What do we do with them? What do we do with her? Oh man, they are extraterrestrial. They are not human. What do we do now? How do we handle them? We couldn't take them out. We couldn't end their life. What do we do? How do we do that? How do we go about, what do we do? Okay. Okay. Something about Chile. Okay. TLC. Chile. We'll look their information. Who else did I say we're going to look up? I don't remember. Yeah. Yep. Absolutely, Firefly. Absolutely, Firefly. Yeah, they know. They know. Yep, the Vatican, they know. They got the secrets in the basement of the Vatican. They know. They know. They got the secrets in the basement of the Vatican. They know. Yeah. Because again, they got the birth charts, numerology, okay? And numerology is universal, okay? In Vietnam, 2 plus 2 is 4, okay? If you have 500,000 dong, okay? 500,000 dong plus 500,000 dong is 1 million dong, okay? In America, if you have $500,000 and $500,000, that's a million. Universal, numerology, universal. They know. They know. Okay? They know who's born on the 111th day. They know who's born on the 202nd day. They know who's born on the 333rd day. They know. Okay? Let's look up chili, okay? From TLC, okay? I was going to say chili, like red hot chili peppers, right? I don't even know her real name, okay? Oh, shit. Her name is Rosanda Thomas. Damn. I did not know that. I had no idea what her real name was. Rosanda Thomas, okay? Rosanda Ocelian Thomas, born 2/27/71, 2/27/71, okay? Born in Columbus, Georgia, okay? She is 54 currently. R&B singer, right? We know her. Yep, TLC. They did have a TV show I think at some point, right? Searching for I don't know, left eye's replacement or something. And it could be something about someone's left eye that needs to be replaced. Get tased in the eye, punched in the eye. Ancestors might take out an eye for an eye. You try to block my divine feminine, divine masculine's third eye. You try to block my divine curse breaker's third eye. So I'm going to take out one of your eyes. Okay? All right? I had no clue what her name was. No idea. Okay? All right? Looking at Reginald, Regina, and Reggie. Reginald, Regina, and Reggie. Nonprofit fraud. Speaking of all of those karmic ass racist organizations. Okay? Okay? Oh, you know what I'm getting also with this play, with this script? This was scripted. Okay? This was scripted. Okay? This is scripted. Also, it is written. Okay? It is written. Man shall not live by bread alone, okay, but by every word that proceeds from highest divine white light. Man shall not live by bread alone. Again, I go days sometimes without eating, okay? Man does not live by bread alone, okay? And you wonder why I do that, how I do that, or why? It's for ascension purposes, okay? I do as divine source guides me. Again, not bragging, but that's how I've been able to get where I am. And that's not physically, that's spiritually. Okay? Nonprofit fraud investigators, okay? And this was scripted. So they were sending text messages back and forth. Okay, so we're gonna do this, we're gonna go by their house, we're gonna do this, we're gonna leave this on the doorstep, then we're gonna call their job, then we're gonna do this, then we're gonna do that, then we're gonna, yeah. Okay? Yeah, the American government all governments are a cartel to some degree because there is no government on this planet that is a justice system. All governments are cartels to some degree. There's shit they withhold from us, okay? That is a cartel, a sneaky ass, okay? So, fraud, okay? And something scripted, okay? On the other side of fraud, an investigator that is a truth speaker, an investigator that is a truth speaker, okay? An investigator that is a truth speaker, okay? It is working out for our good, okay? It is working out for our good. Ladies, ladies, oh, it's ladies' night and the feeling's right. Oh, yes, it's ladies' night. Oh, what a night. Oh, yes, it's ladies' night and the feeling's right. Oh, yes, it's ladies' night. Oh, what a night. Conflict. Okay, healing cat, conflict, and Roman. Okay, Roman Catholic Church. Someone's last name, first name, middle name. Okay, Roman Catholic Church. They are responsible for them in the Vatican. Okay, they are responsible for the religious book Bible being what it is today. Okay, they've changed those things. Okay, to accompany them and the earthly control that they want, human resources management that they want or have over humans. Okay? The Roman Catholic Church, some demonic ass motherfuckers. Okay? There's pedophiles that never get prosecuted in the Roman Catholic Church. Pedophiles that never get prosecuted. Okay? Because they have karmic ties to karmic elites that sweep shit under the rug. Okay? Someone's in conflict. Someone also could be a vegan, okay? Or transitioning from vegan or from, yeah, either way. Okay, it doesn't matter. Either way. Okay? Mm-hmm. Yep, that's right. Okay. Then we have, where we doing time? Okay, 105. Okay. We have the troll. We have summer. That could be someone's name or something in the summer. Something could have happened in the summer. Your case could have got busted open in the summer. Looking at Noah Nielsen and Nealon, excuse me. Oh, I said Nielsen, so Nielsen and Neek. So Monique is someone who discovered the truth about Oprah and she started speaking out against that demonic being. Okay, Monique, the comedian and actress, Monique. Okay, started speaking out about Oprah and her karmic ass ways. Shout out to you, Monique. Shout out to you, girl. Continue to speak the truth about the demonic individuals, Oprah or whoever else. Okay? Continue to. Neek, Monique, speaking of Neek, kicked his stupid ass out of here. Okay? Again, you see that? Here's a confirmation. You see this? You see this coming out on Neek? Hot damn. You see this coming out on Neek? You see this coming out on Neek? Mm-hmm. Your stupid ass ain't in here no more, are you? So, divine source, again, these names collective, all right? Let's go ahead and get some messages, okay? With all the love energy out here, okay? Let's go ahead and pull some messages here before we go, and we'll pull some angel numbers. Okay? Again, thank you so much for tuning in. So I have some I'll turn the camera around. Let me turn the camera around real quick and show you this, how the table is set up here, okay? Because this is important. This is significant. This is significant. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Okay? So look at my table, okay? All right? Okay? So I have Egyptian ancestry, okay, all around the table, okay, set up all around the table, Egyptian ancestry, all around the table, okay. So there is a card. There is a card that fell down, and man, you're gonna like this, collective. You're gonna like this, investigators. So there's a card that fell on the floor. It's the only card that fell on the floor. Horn honk confirmation. That says Apophis. That's Apophis. That's what that is down there. Okay? Apophis. The number 34. Okay? Darkness fell on the floor. It's the only one that fell on the floor. The Eye of Horus. Okay? Shout out Horus. Okay? Fell on the floor. Goodbye, devil, demonic karmic ass. Okay? Black magic workers. Goodbye, motherfucker. Okay? That's your ass, Mr. Postman. So a postman's in trouble. That's your ass, Mr. Postman. Shout out to John Witherspoon Spirit. Shout out to John Witherspoon Spirit. Oliver Benjamin Turner. Could be all one person. TBO, OTB, bot, robots, AI, robots, bots, okay? Something about Toby also. Shout out Toby Keith, baby. Shout out Toby Keith. I should have been a cowboy. I should have learned to rope and ride. Okay? I was country in a previous life. Sam Elliott energy. Sam Elliott energy. That's me. Okay? So, let's go ahead and, wow. The devil's gone down. The devil went down to Georgia. The devil might be in Georgia, okay? The devil might be in Georgia, okay? Working on another karmic. The devil might be in Georgia, the state or the country, working on another karmic, okay? Oliver is, he's here. He's here. He's here. Yep. He's here. Yeah, everywhere, not just in Montana. All right. So speaking of Montana, Joe Montana, all right, talking about quarterbacks today. Okay. So we're talking about someone who's in charge. A quarterback is in charge. Okay. A quarterback also carries a whole lot of responsibility. Who do they blame if the team loses? They don't blame the linebackers. They don't blame the cornerbacks. They don't blame the right tackle. They blame the quarterback. They don't blame the wide receiver. They blame the quarterback. They could score 45 points and the other team score 46 points. They will blame the quarterback. They will blame the quarterback. A lot of responsibility on the quarterback, but their quarterback is the one in charge. The quarterback makes the calls. Omaha, Omaha, Omaha. Huh! Shout out Peyton Manning. Okay, Peyton Manning, Manning, Emmanuel. Okay. All right. Messages. We have messages here. Okay. Messages here. And I'm actually going to go ahead and get the angel numbers at the same time. Okay. To save a couple of seconds. Again, I know it's getting late. Okay. For you, most of you. Okay. Yep. I'm so glad his energy is here. I'm so glad his energy is here, Tana Ray. I'm so glad his energy is here. I like that name, Tana Ray. We have 44 for blessings in disguise. Okay, blessings in disguise. 44, blessings in disguise. Okay. Investigators, again, as always, I remind you to use the synchronicities that you see, okay, to solve your cases. So, someone born on 11/11, scorpionic energy, okay, someone born on January 11th, or the 111th day of the year, okay. I think I like this setup better using the tablet. I think I like this a lot better. Okay, and then being able to see your messages on the phone. I think I like that. All right. So we'll go ahead and read all of this when we pull it from the stack. Okay, I'm going to take the cards that did not come out with any specific card prior and put them back together. Okay, something's being put back together. Okay, a marriage, okay, is being put back together. Again, this is past life unions, okay, or what have you. Something's being put back together because Apophis is on the flow, yo. Apophis is on the flow, yo. Don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years. Suckers and fears. Rain not. Listen to the bass go boom, explosion. I'm tower. Over the competition, I'm towering. When I drop these lyrics that'll make you call the cops something, okay? Mama said knock you out. I'm gonna knock you out. Ancestors gonna knock you out. Authorities knock you out. Don't forget that I was raw, but now we got a new tour. I'm going insane. Starting a hurricane, releasing pain. Letting them know you can't tame, you can't something unless you say my name. LL Cool J, James. Ladies love Cool James. Ladies love Cool James. All right? DEA or somebody's initials, DEA. Okay? Ten of Swords. I was betrayed so many times in the past that I prefer to end things before they even start to avoid that type of pain again. So when they decided to run away from you because they did not want to heal, they did not want to join you on your healing journey, okay? They were replaced. Plain and simple. They were replaced. On the other side of DEA, we have undiagnosed illness. Okay, so someone's refusing to go to the doctor. They might not even be going outside, okay, because they look weird. Confirmation bird, because they look weird. So they're starting to look strange. Again, skin, whatever. That troll card. Undiagnosed illness. That is the Ten of Swords in their back. They tried to sacrifice you, but because you stayed alert and aware, again, not all earth angels stay aware, not all high vibrational star seeds stay aware, okay? When they spiritually fall asleep or snooze, they show up. The karmic show up. So stay alert, stay alive is what the military says. Stay alert, stay alive. All right? Okay. Next. Again, thank you so much for tuning in, moderators. Thank you so much for doing what you do. I do appreciate you and send great love to you. Joe Biden's family is dealing with karma due to his manipulation. Look at the card, DEA. Look at the card. Joe Biden's family is dealing with karma due to his manipulation. Again, there are cards in here that have been in here for a year and a half, 2 years, and they still have not come out on a video. Hello, Jamie. Hello, Jamie. I don't know where Jamie is in his spiritual journey. For those of you who, again, I do remember this because it was big news. Do you remember back a couple of years ago as my nose, as my nose itches? Do you remember back a couple of years ago when Jamie, whose first name is Eric? Do you remember back a couple of years ago when Jamie got sick, strangely, like close to like death? Do you remember that? Do you remember that? Jamie, Eric, somebody was whipping up some crazy ass shit on you, man. Somebody was whipping up some crazy ass shit on you. Man. The name Jamie or Fox, separately, investigators. Okay, something about the East Coast. On the other side of, Joe Biden's family is dealing with karma. So it could be in the news that Joe Biden's daughter, son, wife, whatever is about to go. He might be about to go. Okay. Whatever that is. We know how Joe Biden was when he was in office. He was like elusive. He was like, all right. He just lost. I don't know how the fuck he even got into office. I don't even know how the fuck he got elected. Again, in America, every 4 years, you're basically voting for the lesser of two evils. Every 4 years for the presidential election, you're basically voting for the lesser of two evils. That's why generally I don't vote for either one of the two main runners, whoever they happen to be. Okay? Two of Swords, Joe Biden. Two of Swords, Joe Biden's bloodline. Okay? Because Jessica Abra's blood is on your hands and who knows how many ever else's, okay? All those victims of COVID-19, on your hands, motherfucker. On your hands, Joe Biden. Meeting you has created a lot of conflict inside myself, challenging my lifetime beliefs and love and relationships. I feel so stuck. Check it out with the Two of Swords. And this is a double confirmation for whoever this is because we already got the Two of Swords Tarot card out here. Yeah, baby. Stuck like Chuck and we don't give a fuck. Stuck like Chuck and we don't give a, you get it. You get it. Ashley, Cyan, Sarai, Sarah. Okay? Again, these names are coming out here a lot. Sabrina, Samantha, and a silhouette. Any of these could be your doppelganger. For all I know, Neek could be Sabrina, Samantha, and the silhouette. Okay, Andre, Andrea, Dre, Andrew. Okay, let me look at the messages real quick. Yeah, rigged. Yeah, all right. So on the other side of Sabrina, Samantha, silhouette, we have card games. Okay, so This could be Ouija boards or some other card game, karmic card game that somebody was playing with your life, with your journey, with your purpose. Again, on your birth chart. Despite it all, I cherish all of the time spent together. I'm thinking of new ways to bring peace and harmony to us. Okay? Again, for some of us, yeah, there will be friends, okay, that were not directly involved, that you have removed just for your own safety and your ancestors have removed. And in some cases, some of those friends you'll be reacquainted with, okay? Some of those friends are soulmates. They were in the dark and blind, okay, when you started speaking the truth. But some of them, now they know, okay? Now they know. The name Kyle, okay? Kyle, also I'm getting the name Barker, okay? Barker, Barker, like Bob Barker, okay? I said, some of you females, divine masculine or feminine, whichever you are, okay? Some of you will be giving birth to a reincarnated parent as your child this lifetime. You could be 40, you could be 50, you could be 60, you could be 70, you could be 30, you could whatever. It doesn't matter, okay? You are meant to birth a starseed this lifetime. You're meant to bring forth a starseed this lifetime. Men, males, divine feminines, divine masculines. You, okay, are meant to bring forth a child of divine white light this lifetime. Okay? Because these spiritual gifts have skipped generations, and now that you're on your divine purpose, now you can go back to back. Now you can go back to back. Detroit Pistons, back to back. LA Lakers, back to back. Chicago Bulls, back to back. Back to back. San Antonio Spurs, back to back. Okay? And I mentioned the name Kyle. Okay? So Kyle and reincarnated parent as a child is on the 10. Okay? I'm starting to see that my actions have consequences and I'm giving up blaming others. I surrender to the will of God and let it be. Okay? The number 10 is a wheel of fortune. Okay? The wheel of fortune, and this represents a fulfillment. Okay? Stepping into the trueness of who you are. Okay? The darkness, whoever those individuals are, could be realizing, oh man, I shouldn't have fucked with her. Oh man, I shouldn't have fucked with him. Okay? Again, silence is golden at this time. When you get this news, this contract, this offer, we got an emperor out here as we tie this up. We got an emperor out here. We got empress out here, Queen of Pentacles. We got Wheel of Fortune, all of that, okay? Walk in silence with it. Walk in silence with it, okay? The name's Rebecca, or the name Rebecca, the name's Rebecca. The name Rebecca is significant, okay? Becky, Becca, Elizabeth, and Taylor, okay? Elizabeth and Taylor. Someone's name could be Lizbeth, okay? So they may not have the E at the beginning of their name. Also the name Rose, okay? Lizbeth, Rose, okay? And Taylor. Something's tailor-made, okay? Your house, whatever that is, your vehicle, your purpose. That's definitely divinely tailored to you. Okay? Elizabeth Taylor, you are an Enigma collective. Investigators, high vibrational collective, or investigators, you are an enigma. Okay? Lieutenant Jokinda is an enigma. Okay? John Walsh is an enigma. Tamron Hall is an enigma. Nancy Grace is an enigma. Okay? 8 of Cups. I don't know how to deal with intense emotions. Again, someone who's still not healed. Just continue on, collective. Pay no attention to the past. Just ignore them. Don't. Okay? So I walk away and try to distract myself with other things. Continue to walk away then, right? Continue to walk away. All right. Shout out Tamara Hall. Yeah, shout out Tamara Hall. Okay. She alchemized her sister's death into saving the lives of others. John Walsh alchemized his son being kidnapped in 1982. Adam, talking about Adam, okay, and alchemized that into saving the lives and arresting karmic ass motherfuckers, demons on this earth, whether he sees them as demons or not. He alchemized that into America's Most Wanted, him and his wife. Okay? I don't know how to deal with intense emotions. I don't know how to deal with intense emotions, so I walk away and try to distract myself with other things. Okay? Oh, that's on the Coven of Men. Other side, Coven of Men. Again, this could be CIA, DEA, church, okay, your uncles, okay, your nephews, okay, or individuals that you don't know. Again, secret societies. I mentioned Skull and Bones, a bunch of Caucasian, European ass motherfuckers. Same thing with the Vatican. Racist organizations. Racist. I have dated someone who's Korean Portuguese. I've dated German. I've dated Caucasian American, blonde haired, blue eyed. I've dated, yeah, right? No racism. It's the spirit of the being. Coven of Man. Okay? I feel comfort and joy in your presence, and I feel appreciated for all my hard work. It's so easy to relax when I'm with you. Okay, someone's from Haiti. The name Carlton, Carla. Okay, someone's from Haiti. Okay, someone's very comfortable in your energy, collective. Someone's very comfortable in your energy, investigators. Okay, again, children, animals, very comfortable in your energy. Very comfortable in your energy. The name Joseph. Okay. On 11/11, wish come true. 11/11 on a wish come true with all this major arcana, love, emperor, and empresses coming together. Woo! We about to party. We about to get down on it, and get down on it. You're in for a lucky break. There's no such thing as luck. You do the work to ascend to where you are, and then your ancestors and divine source in the universe blesses you. Okay? There's no such thing as luck. It may come as happy news, experience, new opportunities, or an exciting acquaintance. You will find yourself in the right place at the right time. It is not a coincidence, but a gift from fate. Speaking of fate, we have the world card out here. Speaking of fate, we have the world card out here, or excuse me, the wheel of fortune out here. Okay? And that's what it speaks to. There we go. Okay? So Joseph, we have Grant, Gina, and Giovanni. Investigators and collective. Grant, Gina, and Giovanni. You see that name through there? That is Chester. Okay? Chester could be a truth speaker, or Chester could be part of this coven. Okay? Chester could be a molester. YouTube will be sued for shadow banning and stealing money from content creators. YouTube will be sued for stealing money and shadow banning content from creators. I'm going to leave this up here. I'm not going to say anything about this card. I'm going to just show it to you. Yep, hallelujah. See that? Okay. Um, okay, where we at here? Someone's from the Philippines. Okay, Mel could be from the Philippines. Secrets being revealed. Hello, right here. Secrets being revealed. And again, that's not me saying me because I don't use the mind when I'm speaking. These things. Okay, secrets being revealed on the 4-4-4-4. Blessings in disguise. Okay, there might be some difficult times ahead, but you will push through, as the 1111 card already confirmed. You got this. You have been struggling or feeling lost, or if you have been, the winds of change will blow in your favor because it's not luck. If you've been if you've been suffering or feeling lost, some things may fall apart because it's necessary. Okay, it's necessary. Okay, so let's say, for instance, again, using a biblical analogy, if you build your house on sand, it has to fall apart in order for you to build on concrete. That house has to fall down. It's unstable. It's on unstable ground. Okay. All right. Secrets revealed. If you've, let's see, some things may fall apart, but you're building the framework for something much better. Hang in there, collective investigators. Thank you so much for all you do. Hang in there. Okay. You are doing the right thing. Again, the wheels of the legal system here on this planet, it moves slow because you got appeals, you got dates, you got to do this, you got to do that, you got to wait for a signature on this, you got to wait for a signature on that, this subpoena to get this evidence, cell phone footage, CCTV footage, you got to wait on signatures, you got to go through all of that. Okay, so the processes move slow in the 3D. Okay, but it's working together for your good. Okay, finally. Okay, we have Shiva. I am in Vietnam. All over, they have Shiva Shakti. Okay, someone could be Hindi. Okay, that's a spiritual practice or a spiritual belief system. That is not a religious belief system. Okay, also, before I go, if you're feeling anxiety throughout the day or what have you, one of the mudras that you can do is you take your middle finger and you rub it on the fat of your thumb down here, okay? And just rub it softly, okay? If you're feeling anxiety or nervousness or what have you, okay? That's one of the things that you can do in order to lessen that. On the other side, or between Secrets Revealed and South American, okay? Someone South American, okay? We have 999 for release. Your current situations are ending. That's what the last one just said. This one just said. Your current situations are ending, so you might take advantage of better ones. If you are experiencing a significant change or conclusion, viewing your life as a series of cycles or chapters may be helpful. So a chapter is closed. Again, we started out rolling the dice and we got the 12 for completion. Case closed. Case closed. And I just got summons. So someone's being summoned. Okay, you could be summoned to testify against former friends, so-called family members, again, parents, son or daughter, whoever. Okay. How can you make room for something new to emerge? Okay. So thank you so much, collective, for tuning in. This was a longer reading, but again, truth. Okay. Thank you so much for all that you do. Again, moderators, thank you for managing the lives for me. I appreciate you. To all of you who are top fans, shout out to all of you. I appreciate you. If you would like to email me, again, the email address is always in the information section of the video. Okay. My name is Nehru. I am an extraterrestrial earth angel. I am a Gaia beacon. I am the temple of Ptah, that is Leary. Also, I was born on the 333rd day of the year. Blood filter on 7/7/17 after witchcraft attacked both of my native kidneys in 2013. Okay. Thank you so much, again, investigators, for all that you do and bringing about the justice for all of you that are Lieutenant Jokinda energies. Okay. Again, collective, you could be investigating your own case. and revealing the truth about your own case. Thank you so much for all that you do. As always, be encouraged.